Yo, what is good, YouTube? We're gonna start from the core today, and I'm gonna just show y'all boys how I do my recaps. So today's July 1st. Shout out, oh God, another month. Trying to keep the same consistency, but I posted a recap on Monday. I did not post a recap on Tuesday, right? I did not post a recap on Tuesday, and I'm posting. So Tuesday's recap and today's recap is going to be combined. As we can see, I didn't even write anything out. I usually write like a little one piece whoop de whoop, but did I record Monday? I did. I'm locked. So this was yesterday's trade. I was looking for shorts. Let me show y'all what happened. That trade was like at 8:42. It was like an instant stop out. Okay, it's right here. We had a data high sweep, and we also had a no, I'm lying. We didn't have a data high sweep. I think it was an Asia or London session sweep into a 4-hour gap, and I thought we would go lower. I wanted shorts after we got that sweep of that session high, and we didn't get the shorts I was looking for. So right here we got the sweep. I think I entered off of this candle. Yeah. So do I want to do yesterday's own? No, I lost. It doesn't matter. And I'll show y'all P&L as well. You know what? I will. I'm just yapping, but I just copy and paste. I'm not gonna lie. So okay, we'll just edit this. Copy. This was June 30th. One bid, one loss. That was yesterday's, and then let's do today's write up. So first trade of July. I also need to do a monthly recap. I'm gonna do that today as well. I might pause it and then go over the month with y'all at the end. July 1st, 2026. One bid, one loss. Super bullish. Okay, this is actually perfect. After tag into 4 hour. And I wonder if anybody uses the 30-second time frame or the 40-second time frame, I should say, from running a okay, let's just get into today's recap, and then I'll finish it out. But starting from the higher time frame. Okay, yeah, this is really nice right here. This really paints the whole picture. Right, let's go to chart 2. Let's remove all of this. So, let's start from 5 a.m. We'll start here. Right. So, coming into market, or not market open, but before market open, we have this 4-hour this 4-hour candle that opens up, right? As we can see, we've had, before we get to today's candle, we had this 4-hour bearish gap that price has tagged into once, twice, 3, 4 times, 4 different times, and it has respected this gap every single time, right? Above this 4-hour bearish gap, we have this 4-hour bearish gap. As you can see, I'm tripping. Today's Wednesday. Okay, yesterday we had started to inverse this 4-hour bearish gap, right? So I see this candle right here, and automatically I'm already kind of bullish. Or let me start from, okay, here we are. Okay, so yesterday we ended up inversing this 4-hour bearish gap, and we created a 4-hour bullish gap on top of it, right? Which creates a that ends up creating a BPR range where you have overlapping polar PD arrays on top of each other, right? You have this bullish gap right here, and then we have one right here, as we can see. We have this 4-hour bearish gap on this higher 4-hour bearish gap that we see price gets tagged into, and we do respect it. And we end up disrespecting this, or we're starting to show disrespect to this first 4-hour. But if we are truly bearish, we want to see this 4-hour get flipped as well. Otherwise, we're going to see a pullback into this 1 BPR range, and 2 this unmitigated 4-hour bullish gap, and we're going to see price go higher if we want to be bullish. And then if we're bearish, we're obviously looking for shorts, a pullback maybe, and then looking for potentially lower, right? Let's go down to the 1 hour. Not much on the 1 hour. Okay, I could really delete this, and then I think we can actually just start. Okay, that's a little bit too early, but let's go to the 15 real quick. I feel like I'm washed, y'all. Holy, I feel like I'm washed. Okay, so here we have my play. I said if we are bullish. Okay, 1 second, y'all. Before we even get into that, we can see that we have our London low right here. We have this 4-hour bearish gap, which is the one that we initially created this move off of. We have London high right here. Coming into market open, I wanted to see us manipulate into the gap, V-shape out of it after sweeping out this London low, you know, to now target a sell side liquidity. You feel me? That was my idea, my bias, what I wanted today, right? And now we can go to the 1 hour, or to the 1 minute, and we see that, oh my God, what a play, man. Right here we see what we have, which is accumulation. We have accumulation right here. We have manipulation. And here's where I got caught up. I tried to take a play right at the open, as you can see right here. Let me just go ahead and delete this. So right here, we have a 30-second bearish gap, right? We accumulated. I thought that this was the manipulation, and look at these two wicks. They lied to me. I thought we wanted to go higher off of the displacement. I did end up running this 30-second gap, but no, we wanted to manipulate a little bit more. And let me delete this as well. So as we can see, we did end up manipulating more. So we have our manipulation leg, and then we finally get our 30-second inverse, and this is the play I actually should have taken, where we now get our distribution back to the upside. So accumulation, manipulation, distribution, with a 30-second IFEG coming out of a 4-hour gap, right? And you're taking it back to the highs that you left here. Once again, I didn't take this trade, but this is the trade I should have taken, that I was looking for, you know, just a little bit too early. And I also wasn't able to take another stab at it because I had my risk settings locked me out essentially. So this is the play right here, and I was looking at it in live time, and I was like, dang, I want to take this bad, but I just couldn't take it, and we end up taking out the highs. So a little bit too early. I'm not too mad at this play. Yesterday's play, I'm not mad at yesterday's play either, because Okay, I could show y'all this. This is what I want to show y'all anyways. Yesterday's play, let me just even show y'all yesterday's, the whole weeks I should say. Does this not count? One second, y'all. Okay, so today I took a $3.9 thousand loss, and yesterday I took a $6,000 loss, and on Monday I took a 5K win, and on Tuesday I took a 5K loss. So I took back-to-back pretty reasonable losses. I think I have like 2 trades left I can take on my account, risking what I usually risk. So I don't want to say I'm too worried. Yesterday's trade, I did over leverage, so it was kind of tough. The loss was tough compared to today's. I'm not too mad at today's loss, but I think I'm good still. I'm not gonna overthink it. Just got to get back in process. Look to take good bids, take better bids. And come back tomorrow with the same mindset that I have had all June, right? So yeah, pretty big losses. Now I'll show y'all last week's let me just go to last month, I should say. Okay, let me clear it. Okay, I don't even think this is accurate. Anyways, last month, break-even day. This might have been another break-even day. So I took 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I took. Am I tripping? 1, 2, 3. I took 5 losses in the month of June. Based off what it's saying here, I do believe there's some prior to the 15th that it's not showing. Probably because they were evals. I would assume, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 and 5. Okay, I need to show y'all. I need to look for the real. Anyways, better video tomorrow. I'm just yapping. Yuck.